I remember the time when I was a child when I first tried riding my bike without stabilizers. Do you remember that feeling of fear? I'm going to fall. What happens if? As adults, we have the same sensations. That fight or flight kind of internal drive within us is really strong. So when you find out you're losing your job, you often will ask yourself, I certainly did, what will I do? How will I cope? Where will I find another one? When you're at the start of a race, I've often been on the start line thinking, how am I going to do this? What if I fail? When you're offered a new job, the initial excitement and joy at being successful starts to be replaced by self-doubt. What if I can't do it? What if I don't know how to do that? What if I don't achieve what I should? Ultimately, we are masters of our own minds. It's taken me a long time to work that out. I've suffered from fear throughout my earlier years, certainly throughout my 20s and my teens. It kind of plagued me, I guess. Fear of the unknown, fear of what happened if, fear of taking a leap. And what I've come to learn is that we win or we learn. So you take that role, doesn't work out, you've learned something from it. You know what not to do next time, you move on. You don't finish a race, same thing. Why? What went wrong? Was it the training? Was it the preparation? Was it how I executed it on race day? Was it circumstances? Fear, the best acronym I've seen for that is false evidence appearing real. When you find yourself asking yourself, what if, how will I, all those kind of questions around self-doubt and wondering how you're going to cope, or if you can, flip it around and just say, how might I? What if I could? And ultimately, we deal with it. We get through it. We come out the other side. So remember that in the dark times, in the great times, when you're setting yourself a big goal and you're having a few moments of self-doubt, think back to these words, false evidence appearing real. You don't know until you've done it. You take a best guess, best decision, and you roll with it. You know, there are no bad decisions. There are decisions we make based on what we know, based on what we think, and they turn out one way or they turn out another way, and then we learn from that and we move on. So I've been prompted to put this short video together because of a race that I've put myself in for 2021, which is crazy because it's the same distance as a race I was in for in 2020 that got cancelled, and I was really confident about that. I was nervous, but I was confident that I would do it. This time around, I'm kind of found myself really doubting myself and wondering, what am I doing? How can I do that? Which is crazy because 12 months ago, I knew what I was going to do this year. I signed up for that race and I was going to make it happen. So if I get into this race, I'm talking about you, Grand Union Canal Race, then I'll make it happen. And if I don't make it happen, I'll give it a good go and I'll learn. Onwards.